Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Physical quantities and measurement, measuring area volume. It's a lecture 4, and we are going to see what we have for you. Measuring area and volume. Length 1 dimension, area 2 dimension, and the volume is V is equal to 4 upon 3 pi r cube. You can see the two measuring cylinder having liquid inside, as it is no object present in a beaker 1, so you can see the measurement, and as you are going to add irregular surface area or any object, so the amount of water will be increased. Measuring area. Area is measure of the extent of a surface. The SI unit of area is the square meter. Other common units of area include square millimeter, square centimeter, and square kilometer. 1 square meter is the area of a square which measure 1 meter on every side. Do you know the area of your school or your country? What are the units that are used for this area? Area of regular shape. Area is equal to length into length, that is called square. Rectangle, A is equal to length into breadth. Parallelogram, A is equal to B into H. And trapezium, A is equal to 1 upon 2 A plus B into H. And triangle, A is equal to 1 upon 2 B into H. And circle is equal to A is equal to pi r square. The areas of irregular surfaces can be estimated by first dividing them into small unit squares and counting them. An incomplete square is counted as 1 if its area is half or more than half of the area of the unit square. Example 1. Total number of square which is digged is equal to 8. You can see the green area. So there are 8 ticks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Area is equal to unit square is equal to 1 centimeter into 1 centimeter into 1 centimeter square. 8 multiplied by 1 centimeter square, and the answer is 8 centimeters square. Measuring area. Volume is a measure of a space occupied by a substance. The SI unit of volume is the cubic meter. 1 cubic meter is the volume of a cube with length of 1 meter, as it is a rather large volume. Smaller unit such as cubic centimeter, cubic millimeter, liter, and milliliter are more commonly used. 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliters, and 1 milliliter is equivalent to 1 cubic centimeter. Volume of space, volume of some common regular shape objects. V is equal to L cube, length into length into length. Cylinder, V is equal to pi r square h. Cuboid, V is equal to length into breadth into height. Sphere, V is equal to 4 upon 3 pi r cube. Cone, V is equal to 1 upon 3 pi r cube pi r square h. Finding the volume of liquids. To measure the volume of a liquid, instruments such as measuring cylinders, burettes, pipettes, and volumetric flasks are used. A measuring cylinder is commonly used in the laboratory to measure the volumes of liquid as well as the volume of irregular solids, using the displacement method. In the figure, you can see meniscus curve downward. So there are two eyes places. The above one, which is from the upward, that is wrong, and from the lower side it is wrong, but it should be exactly from the center, that is called correct reading, which is equal to 46 centimeter cube. Finding the volume of irregular shape. Some subjects such as pebbles, seashells, and keys have irregular shape, the volume of these small objects can be found by using the displacement method, which makes use of measuring cylinder or displacement cane. There are two measuring cylinder, and we have 45 cubic centimeter, and as we are going to add pebble into it, so the volume V1, which will be increased 65 cubic centimeter. Key points. Areas is a measure of the extent of a surface. The SI unit for area is a square meter. Areas of irregular surface can be calculated using formula. Areas of irregular surface can be estimated by counting the number of small unit squares that are completely filled or at least half filled by the areas to be measured. Volume is measure of the space occupied by a substance. The SI unit for volume is the cubic meter. The volumes of liquid can measure during measuring cylinder, volumetric flasks, burettes, or pipettes. The volumes of small objects with irregular shapes can be found by the displacement method using measuring cylinder or displacement cane. Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.